Hey guys, welcome back to my video, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about how to become more productive in 5 easy steps that anyone can do. Anyone can implement these steps into their life, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first step that I wanted to talk about is waking up earlier. Now, waking up earlier is a task that all of us finds difficult, I'm pretty sure, and for me specifically it is very difficult, but waking up earlier gives you more time in the day to complete tasks, as well as you will be able to complete your tasks earlier than a lot of people who are still sleeping in. So the time that I would recommend for you to wake up is to just go in 1 hour increments. So just go 1 hour earlier until you want to get into your desired time. For example, it's 6 a.m. and currently I wake up at 9 a.m. So tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 8, the next day at 7, and then the next day at 6. And this is because every single time I wake up with the alarm, I always want to turn it off because I never get enough sleep. And I convince myself that it is worth it to turn the alarm off and get more sleep, even though 6 a.m. is the goal that I'm trying to aim for. And I definitely think if you are one of those people who are lucky enough to, not be forced to wake up early, to go to a job, to go to school, make a choice to wake up earlier instead of being forced to wake up earlier, because being able to wake up earlier and having all that time to the morning to yourself, it feels really peaceful and really calming. Then in comparison to waking up, being forced to get ready really quickly and then drive off to work or school, if you have the opportunity and complete productive tasks such as journaling, stretching, and doing mindful things, because it's such a peaceful time in the morning, you will be able to complete those tasks more faster in comparison to someone who just chose to wake up at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., who chose to wake up later in the day. Next is to lower your transition time. Now, what do I mean by transition time? Transition times are times when you are going from task A to task B. So for example, I have exercised and now I want to go shower. But before I shower, I take my phone, I lay on my mat and just scroll on my phone. And then it turns out 30 minutes have already passed and I still haven't showered. If I actually showered right after I exercised, I would have been done already. But instead I chose to scroll on my phone because I told myself that I deserve a break after I exercise. So it's really important to lower the transition times in between and make sure you're not distracting yourself so that you can literally fit more productive tasks one after the other. And in order to implement this habit, you have to know what the task at hand is while you are doing the previous task. So for example, I'm almost done with exercising and I'm stretching. I have the goal that I want to shower in my head so that I can stand up, roll my mat, and then head straight for the shower instead of just scrolling on my phone telling myself I need a break because I don't really know what the next thing is. So when you wake up, you want to make sure that you have a plan and you know what you are doing one after the other. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to give yourself a quiet time in the morning. So this kind of goes hand in hand with waking up earlier, because if you wake up later, you're not going to really have a morning. So make sure that you wake up early in the morning, and then it gives you this peaceful kind of meditative zone for you to just relax or get most of the productive and creative thinking tasks out of the way before you become tired and are unable to complete those things. So what do I mean by quiet time in the morning? What I mean is that when you wake up and then you don't give yourself quiet time. So for example, you take out your phone, you start scrolling, you start watching movies or YouTube videos or something. Your brain was working really hard when you were sleeping, and now you're waking up and then making it do even more things that are even more tiring and more draining. So what this does is it kind of makes your brain feel tired, at least for my brain as well. Like if I wake up in the morning, I used to always bring my iPad into the bathroom with me and just start watching YouTube videos while I brush my teeth. But then I noticed that after every single time I do that, I feel tired. My brain feels mentally tired and I feel like I don't want to complete any more tasks after I brush my teeth, and I'm like, I just want to keep watching these YouTube videos, So it makes your brain feel more tired and less prepared to complete the tasks that you plan throughout the day, which makes it easier to let yourself down. And then an added plus of this tip, if you guys want to go even further, you can try meditating or doing some sort of yoga and just relax and not have to worry about the things that are going on in the internet. So all these tips kind of go hand in hand with each other. So this next one would be to schedule the next day like every single day. So the night before, make sure you plan your schedule. You know, this gives you less stress in the morning and makes you more mentally prepared. And it also gives you more motivation to complete those tasks because it's kind of like a game where you kind of checklist all of the tasks that you have and it makes you feel good. You know, it gives you dopamine when you check out those tasks. So give yourself like a to-do list. You know, I have a whiteboard right here that I kind of use often, but I also have a Notion that's actually right in front of me with all my notes on it. Definitely give yourself a few minutes to do that. You know, you're using up a few minutes, but how many minutes are you saving up in the next day? That's why scheduling is super important, and that's why I really recommend it for a lot of people. And what this does is that you will be able to have all your tasks laid out in front of you, which is exactly what we want. However, doing this every single day takes up a lot of time. So what I recommend is to use AI for this. So I know a lot of you guys have heard of ChatGPT already, and I believe, you know, that ChatGPT can be used in order to increase the value of our lives and, you know, give ourselves more time to do creative things, while AI can do some of the menial tasks that kind of take up a lot of time. So what I would recommend doing is to give ChatGPT a prompt. Tell ChatGPT to create a schedule for you based on your needs, and then it will be able to kind of plan everything out, all the minutes, down to the second about what you should be doing. So for example, let AI do some of the boring tasks for you, such as sort through your emails, making sure that it can kind of take the important emails and give those to you instead of, you know, all the random junk that gets sent to your email every single day. Right, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed my video and about these productive habits, make sure you comment down in the comments down below what you guys think of it. Definitely, if you guys are having any trouble with these habits, I can create a video telling you guys how do you reach these habits. So yeah, if you guys need any specific guidance on that, I am more than willing to lend you guys a helping hand. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!